What you doing? What you doing? Thinkers and feelers. If you don't know what your type is, it's extremely important to find out what your type is. It's a Myers-Briggs test, personality type test, but you can just go online to a book called Please Understand Me. They will allow you to take the test for free, I think, and then you go back and find out what type you are. There'll be 4 letters that describes your type. There are only 16, but you could be a combination of a couple or all 4 even. Seen that happen before. Find out what your type is, and then you can go and read. Like I am an ENFP. You can go and read what you are, what your personality type is, what you'd be good at doing in life, as a job or as a business or whatever. I often told my children all they need to know is their type, because that's going to put them on the right path, and then a working knowledge of God. That's all you need. The rest will just take care of itself. Coopy. But ENFP is extrovert. N is what is N? Like spiritual. I can't think what the N actually stands for. It's you do your thinking spiritually instead of getting your answers through your 5 senses, like through science. So you're either E or an F. E is an extrovert. E or an I. I is introvert. You're either an introvert or an extrovert. And the next letter is S or N. You're either a sensing type, which means you get your answers hands-on. You have to actually have your hands on it to figure it out. And the other side is N, and that you get your answers through just like revelation, like listening to the Spirit kind of thing. And then the next letter is your prominent thinking mode is T or F. F is for feeling. You use feelings. You use your feelings to make all decisions. If you're a T, you think. Like Spock. Spock was a thinker. No matter whose emotion, whose feelings it's going to hurt, whatever, including yours, if you think the answer to a solution, that's it. No matter who it hurts, no matter what, that's it. A feeler would go into it with trying to make the less problems with feelings, try to get through a thing where it gives you the best feelings. And then the last letter is P or J. P, basically, you like things left open-ended, never close the door or anything completely. There's always a way. And J is they like to have it organized, neat, tied up in a nice, neat little package. And so a sister of mine gave me that book because I kept wanting to do music, and she thought it was stupid. And I was definitely following the God thing, taking every class I could get my hands on to tell me about God, teach me about God, and so forth. She gave me the book to show me how stupid I was, and after I took the test, it said I'd be good at music and or anything to do with godly stuff, God stuff. Was it theology? Things about God, things about the Spirit. So she didn't like it, but that's what the test revealed. And it's, it'll really help you. You're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose, and you have gifts that nobody else has. You're the only you. You are the only one. You are the only you. There's nobody else like you. You have a specific mission you're supposed to do, and only you can do it. If you kill yourself, It's a big problem. The Bible says precious in the sight of God is the death of one of his saints. They often say that at funerals. I said it at my dad's funeral, but I explained it. It's precious, like a diamond, like an emerald is precious. In other words, costly is the death. Okay, costly, cost God. Because now he's got to raise somebody else up to do the mission you didn't do. So, finding out your personality type is, it's like my son and his girlfriend are both thinkers. Cooper! They're both thinkers. I got a screaming match with him, and I had before. And the next day, he's like it never even happened. And me, I linger on this shit for a lifetime. Cooper! Coop, coop! Cooper! So anyway, very important to know your personality type. So, with that said, we're back to the storm of trees needing to be trimmed. Of course, the tree guy thinks the tree needs to come down because that's where he makes his money. It's the easiest. So he says $3,000 to take down a tree. Wow. Cooper! I think it just needs to be trimmed up. It's oak tree, big oak tree, strong as fucking hell. It's not dead. It's not dead. So we'll see how this one goes. Thinking about renting a bucket lift and getting the chainsaw and try to recruit some friends and see what we can do. But storms and storms and storms and storms. Cooper, Chloe, what you doing? Oliver, you want a snack? I think Chloe would just stay out here. She would just stay out here. If you let her stay, she'd just stay here all day. God, am I bleeding again? God, I tell you, every time I turn around, I cut myself. And then it's not enjoyable. I think that's why a lot of people have tattoos, because the millennials are just, they've been so ripped off. So ripped off. Their lives have been so terrible. But if they keep breathing, they're about to get the best future that there ever has been ever on earth. If they just keep hanging in there. But it'd be a karmic payback for the horrible life they had. But I think a lot of them get tattoos because they're so mad, and that anger, you know, you cutting into your skin, you know, is just kind of a relief, and then those endorphins come out that you get, and that's why they keep getting more and more and more and more tattoos, because they like the rush. And so that's my theory. That's my theory. My generation, there was no tattoos, but then the one before that, where they had world wars and shit like that, people had tattoos. So, you didn't even take it. I think I'm gonna quit bringing cheese. Do you want some cheese or not? One. I want you to hand it to me. Okay. Anyway, it's all still happening. People are dropping like fries. People are dropping like fries, apparently, and being torn away from those who are awake, torn away from those who are not awake. I'm not, you know, you can't get any numbers really. Michael Jaco said it, he saw millions or billions, I think he said millions, would be taken out by the the thing in the arm thing, and the thing that you take that for, it's all designed for that. So I don't know. What do I know? I don't know anything. Chloe, Oliver. So I do really, really, really believe it's all still happening though. everybody I watch, they come off with all the negatives, this is happening, that's happening, but they all say, like Alex Collier, they all say there's a heaven on earth coming, and it's going to be like nothing that's ever been here before, and it's going to be miraculous. What you got on your head? White stuff. What's that white stuff on your head there, buddy? Come here, Clovis. So anyway, life just keeps going on. Yeah. The thing with the motorcycle, I couldn't get the title. They had to mail it to me. That's going to be interesting. I'll talk to you about that later. But anyway, have a good day.